I want to tell you guys my experience at the Washington Fly Fishing Show. So let's get into that. First things first, I had to drive quite a ways down from my location. It's about a 2-hour drive down to Bellevue, Washington, where the fly fishing show was. Just as you exit the elevator, it takes you right to the ticket booth where you can purchase your tickets. Tickets at this show are a little bit more expensive than they were at the Sportsman Show, about $20 per person. So for me and my wife, it ended up being about $40. A little steep for me, but I still wanted to go and show you guys kind of what goes on at these shows. And I hadn't been in about 5 years, so I wanted to see how this particular show has upgraded since then. They have a lot of vendors outside of the ticket booth too for coffee and donuts and breakfast style stuff, and they had a bar in the back, so later on in the evening time you can get a drink as well. So definitely a little bit more higher class than I'm used to at the Sportsman Show, so it's definitely cool to see. And then you enter the main lobby area where you get to check out all the different vendors and all the different guides, all the different new products, and they had a bunch of fly tying expos, which was probably my favorite thing to check out there. Along the back wall, they had about 6 or 7 different professional grade fly tying guys, just kind of showing you their techniques and showing you what they do and how they do it. Very friendly and very willing to teach you guys how to do anything that you want in your realm, or at least some of the tricks they've picked up. So I've had quite a few conversations with those guys, and amazing work that they do along that back wall there. And then they have a featured fly tyer there, which was really cool because I was fortunate enough to catch Phil Raleigh, who did a class on modern chromatids, and it's kind of something for me personally because I do a lot of still fishing, so that was awesome to catch. Just kind of stood in the back and watched him do his thing, and definitely learned quite a few new tips. So I'm going to be making a lot more chromatids in my live streams later on, so make sure you guys check those out. But anyway, like I said, there was a ton of cool stuff there at the shows. I saw a lot of vendors, boats, a lot of fly tying material as well. Some of that stuff was on great discounts. And then you can walk around and they have the casting pond, which was really cool. The casting pond, you can go try out maybe some rods you've been thinking about purchasing or something of that nature. And then in the back side of the room, they actually have casting lessons. So this is honestly, if you're looking into getting into the fly fishing world, this is something you should definitely go into and really come at it with an open mind. There's a ton of people there to teach you how to do anything. So, like I said, that I would say a lot of people are more put off by that entry fee, but I do feel like $20 is worth it for the amount that you learn at these shows. So then I did pick up quite a few items there at the show, which we'll go over here in a minute. But after that, we ended up going to Hot Pot. So I really try to make a day out of this, especially if I have other people with me. So we go to the Hot Pot after that. We picked up some food, some delicious, like Korean style, I want to say, noodles and rice and all that stuff. And they bring it to you in a big pot, boiling right on your table. So that was a lot of fun. But anyway, I got back from the show, and this is kind of the stuff that I picked up. Now, you guys know my last one that I did for the shows that I go to. I'm a sticker fiend. I mean, honestly, if someone were to come to me and just say, hey, I would like you to have all these stickers, I would take them all because I don't know why. It's always been my thing. So I picked up quite a few. Scientific Angler was a dope one that I saw. The Avid Angler, Renzetti was there, guys. And I didn't get any footage of their booth, but they had some dope stuff. They had obviously my Renzetti Purple Traveler that I love so much. They had it in the blue too. So it was nice to see them kind of right beside each other, so I get to see that I definitely went with the right color for myself with the purple. But I did end up picking up a couple extra stickers from them, so that was pretty sick. I had to get me a Patagonia sticker as well. So, and then some cool like little peace, love, and fly tying little stickers. Some more Scientific Anglers. Patrick's Fly Shop, which is a fly shop in downtown Seattle. Really dope shop. I went to it many years ago. Picked up a couple stickers from them, so they had some cool stuff. And that's actually where I picked up a lot of my fly tying material as well. So they had some super dope stickers, so I definitely made sure to grab a few of those. So thanks, Patrick's. Anyway, that's all the stickers I got, so add that to the collection. As you go there's a bunch of different like booths that have like, I'm not pulling that out yet, different stuff as far as like learning material. So like I walked around and picked up the Stonefly magazine, This 25-year of yellow dog fly fishing. Yellow dog fly fishing's been around for a long time. It's got a bunch of different charters you can do in here, tips, tricks for each place as well. So just cool reads for, you know, later on when I'm not doing much, I can kind of open one of those and check it out. So I always try and pick those up, especially if they're free at the shows. Typically when you go to buy these at like a bookstore or something, they're like $5-6. Bunch of destination style places as well. Like I said, they had a bunch of charters you could go do, like Rio, Brazil. That one was cool. Some stuff like this, moonlight fishing. Fish Techie was there, and they had this cool little orange ball. So when you're holding the fish and you take a picture, it will automatically tell the length, the girth, and all that stuff of the fish. It's called their proof ball. I'm sure you guys have seen it around a little bit, but I've been thinking about picking up one of these because I saw that at the show and that was pretty neat. So yeah, that was another pamphlet from them. Meadows Fishing Camp, which was kind of near me. So they're up in Canada, so not too terribly far. There's a bunch of fly fishing up in Canada that I want to try here in the near future. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys can check that out. And then you enter the show, and then you get automatically entered for a free drawing for a bunch of different product that they give away just for showing up. So that was kind of cool. And then it goes to the product that I actually got. I didn't really buy a lot of stuff there. I was thinking about trying to get a fly rod there, but I did notice there wasn't a whole lot of rods for sale. You could try many different rods, but they didn't really have any to actually purchase at the show, or not a whole lot that I could see anyway. So that being in mind, I mean, there's plenty of reels and lines or tippet material, whatever you needed that way. I just didn't see the rods there as much. So that was the one piece that I was really going for, but I didn't end up picking that up. So then I went back to the fly tying material, and that's when I ended up getting more of. So I got this half grizzly saddle in red. I'm at a pretty screaming deal. Quite a bit of it in this little package too, so that's going to last me a long time. So I was pretty ecstatic about that. Do a lot of woolly buggers, other stuff like that. I like that half grizzlies too. So, and then this was one of the big deals that I got at Patrick's Fly Shop. They had a bucket near the front that had just a bunch of different fly tying material. I mean, they all had it at 50% off. So I was able to pick up this here, which was the Saddle Hackle dyed electric blue. It was $3.49, and I think it was 50% off of that. So it was like $1.40. So pretty rad. I got that for pretty cheap. And then one last piece that I got, or no, there's two more pieces that I got, was this rabbit zonker strips. Now these rabbit zonker strips, I got these specifically because they're 3mm. And the stuff that I'm tying, I think, are about 5mm for my salmon jigs and my steelhead jigs and stuff like that. So this thinner stuff, I thought they'd be cool, and I thought it'd be a little bit better to try in those with the salmon jigs. We'll see what happens. So I picked that up. Again, pretty cheaply. Not terrible on that one. I think that was like $4 for that. And then I don't really have any, so I needed some cone heads as well, and I picked up these green by Pro Sports Fisher. I think it's pretty standard stuff. So pretty much all that I got at the show, but like I said, it's not really about the product that's there. I think it's more or less about the learning. Again, if this is a sport that you're into, I definitely highly recommend going. I would just say they need to work on that entry fee a little bit. They're really pushing people away at $20 per person. Paid less at the Sportsman Show, and there was a lot more show. So I think I was there for about an hour or two. I caught one clinic there, and then I obviously walked around and talked to the fly tyers a little while, and I think I was maybe only there about an hour at max. I think about an hour at max. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, make sure you subscribe. I go live pretty much every weekend, and I do shorts often, so appreciate you guys watching. Peace.